No countdown. We're live. I'm Chris. That's Tyler. We got a ton to talk about today. Blockbuster NBA moves that are on the doorstep. Got some Ohio State and Ryan Day updates that we want to kind of talk about it because, good old ball coach did a show. We got Browns drama as always. I love the Browns. They're really, really exciting. So just a lot to talk about today. And we decided to go live. And I think that Tyler and I both would like to go live at least once a week during this offseason to try to get some engagement from you guys and make you guys a part of the show. So as always, any question you guys have, we'll answer. Any topics you guys want us to hit, we'll get to. And that's my co-host, one of the best co-hosts out, Tyler McCormick. How are you?
I'm good, man. We are 6 subscribers short of 9,000 subs.
Damn, we're that close.
6 subs. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Help
That'd
us
be really
out.
Nice to hit that. It'd be really nice to hit that sub mark tonight. That'd be really cool. I'm going to say thank you in advance because I think we will hit it. But yeah, no, that's good. Now, Tyler did write a heck of a show. I'll let you drive today unless what? I will drive the first one because I am well studied on this subject matter. Correct. Ryan Day gave some comments. One of the things that I thought was the most telling and that caught my eye in the whole radio interview write-up that 11 Warriors did a good job with was Isaiah West and Bo Jackson are both going to be out for the spring. How much does this bum you out? What's your concern level for them? Both of them having shoulder surgeries.
I think it's a bad deal. I think it's like the worst news we've gotten this offseason. Because the physical jump that a running back in college takes from year 1 to year 2 is massive.
It's astronomical. Like Kybon Lacey was unrecognizable from true freshman year to true sophomore year.
Yeah. And it just is not going to happen, especially for Bo. This was kind of the thing that people were afraid of with Bo coming out of high school. Did get hurt in high school. So, not great, not what you want to see. Makes you wonder.
I think it's a result of him playing a lot way too soon, right? A true freshman going through a shoulder injury like that, those shoulder injuries happen when you don't have enough, natural pads up there. That's what that is. And for people being like, look, he never wants to lower his shoulder to break tackles. Well, maybe because he needed shoulder surgery as soon as the year ended.
That's true. I do think, you look back like J.K. Dobbins played a lot his freshman year. Travion Henderson played a lot his freshman year. I'm not saying it's Bo's fault. It's kind of just a tough break. It's just one of those things where you look at it like, damn, he really could have used this time to, maximize his body and take the next step. And instead of getting caught, getting tackled in the secondary, he's running away from folks in the secondary.
Well, yeah, like the guy you mentioned, like J.K. Dobbins played a lot as a freshman, but he was not really a contact back at all. He was so elusive, and he was also kind of the 1-2 with a power back, truly. Sure. And he was also a rare case. Like J.K. Dobbins' body, like upper body especially, like
he was kind of built ready when he got here.
Well, and why was that? Well, think about the area of the country he came from and the strength and conditioning program he had. Like, here we go. I love Ohio high school football. I think Ohio high school football generates a ton of talent, but he went to a place with no real weight training program that doesn't really produce D1 athletes. And so he was really coming in really, really wet behind the ears and kind of was able to go over 1,000 yards just off the strength of talent because the offensive line wasn't that good, but he was just a talented runner. Now, Isaiah West, I'm a little more bummed by because he didn't really play a ton.
Yeah. I wonder where that happened.
Yeah. But he's more filled out. He's bigger, thicker. Like he looks more like college running back ready than Bo did a year ago.
I think people are sleeping on Isaiah West. I think Isaiah West has crazy burst. I think he really, when he gets going north and south, it's explosive and he's running through arm tackles as a freshman. I was really excited for him. And listen, this isn't something they can't overcome. It's going to set them back. It's a setback, but it's not like this isn't like, oh, they're injury prone. This is just a thing that they had to go through and they had to get it taken care of. And, they'll catch up. Mick will get them ready. So we'll see.
With Isaiah West, I think that he's probably more physically gifted and physically ready to carry a load than Bo Jackson was a year ago. And he had the burst, but I really valued the patience that Bo had and like making guys right way more than they were.
Yeah.
If that
Yeah,
makes
Bo
sense.
was a more complete, like I guess a more complete back, I would say.
Well, I think a more complete runner. Isaiah West had a more complete body.
Sure. Yeah. But the other thing that impressed me about Bo was his ability to catch the ball. Like he really caught the ball really well.
Dude, he's just one of those Cleveland, like, I just came out the womb with more talent than you guys. Like, it's hard to, because here we go. Like, is he the fastest? No. Is he the strongest? No. But like the talent is like the vision, the balance,
Yeah.
the 0 to 10 acceleration. I don't know if he has like the 10 to 20 burst yet. But again, someone who is going to benefit greatly from the second half of the year. Because here we go. Like if, or this offseason, because if he becomes a guy that breaks 2 or 3 more arm tackles a game, and that's what you do with 1 year of strength and conditioning.
Yep.
You're talking about, oh yeah, that's probably an extra like 200, 300 yards. Because how close was he a bunch of times too?
A lot.
Right on the edge there?
A lot.
A lot. And people were mad at him for that. And I'm like, what? Mad at him? No one else is even getting to that second level because it's not blocked that well up front.
Correct. No, he's going to be good. Like he's going to be good. He's going to be, it's going to be fine. I'm not too stressed about it. I think he's going to be a top 10 back in America next year at the minimum.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine.
But it is a bummer. And that's kind of more my point. It's a bummer that he's not, that they're going to miss the entire spring. And also, like, good news for Jacoby Lane. But also, like, I'm not sure I really wanted those two to take hits this spring, but I did want them to get extra reps in the weight room.
Sure.
Just naturally speaking. Ryan Day also said that they're going to play they want to play primarily 3 wide receivers the entire year. Do you believe him?
Show me.
You have to.
How can we believe him right now?
You can't. You can't believe him.
There's nothing. And honestly, the tough part is there's not a lot that he can say that I can take, to the bank.
Yeah.
I just like I don't. The way you ran it last year, the lie you said about turning up the gas, and then who you went out and hired to be your OC, it makes it kind of tough to believe you.
It does.
It's just one of those deals where it's like, I don't know. You say you want to go, 11 personnel more, and then you did it a little bit last year, right when the running game kind of turned the corner, and then you got away from it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And also the way this roster is built, like this year's roster is built to go more heavy than last year's roster.
Correct.
Like Nate Roberts, he said, is one of the best tight ends. You have your entire offensive line room. That continuity you hope should lead to some improvement. And you're going to need to use a lot of play action to get Jeremiah Smith open because he is quite clearly the 1-of-1 alpha.
Yeah, I think you're gonna. I'm really curious on how Ryan is going to feature Jeremiah more.
They're gonna have to move him. They're gonna have to, like, he's gonna have to line up in the slot. They're gonna have to do a lot of play action. They're gonna have to throw the ball on the flats. They're gonna have to try to do things to scheme him up.
Correct. And so, is that a lot of like clearing out with the slot?
I mean, you got the 2 speedsters to do that.
Yep. Is it a lot of, putting him in motion, putting Jeremiah in the slot? I was watching. Jace wanted to watch, like, he just kept talking about Ohio State all day. So we watched highlights of the Tennessee game. And, like, there were so many of those, like, misdirections where the receiver came behind the line of scrimmage on the play action, and they, like, threw, like, it was almost like a rollout dump off.
Oh, like some of the orbit motion stuff?
Yeah, and it's just like those were always open and always there, and they were creative, and it's just like, where was that last year?
They did a lot of that, like, when he was here in 18 with, like, jet sweeps, orbit motions, like, quick stuff. Because, like, here we go. This, like, so, and maybe this is going to be some of the influence of Arthur Smith. Art Smith, one of his things was in Tennessee. Derrick Henry's great, but I'd rather have Derrick Henry running on the outside because I like to watch corners trying to tackle him.
Sure.
For Jeremiah Smith, it's like, what if we kind of have that same philosophy? Like, I don't have to shoot the ball downfield to him a lot. I will, but also I just want to make your corner try to tackle him in space 10 times a game.
Yeah.
And Jeremiah Smith is going to force 7 tackles. And let's go get active.
Yeah, I think at the minimum, they're going to have to be creative. And at the minimum, as far as they're going to have to be, I mean, it should be 15 targets a game. If they throw the ball, if Julian Sand throws the ball 30 times a game, which is a big number, but let's just for a round number sake, half of them should go to Jeremiah. I just don't see how it doesn't.
And like, here we go. Like, if you're like the Arthur Smith thing, Arthur Smith, for all the worries that I have, everybody knew Derrick Henry was going to get the ball, and yet they got him the ball, and he was effective, right? Like, is that not what we're going to do with Jeremiah Smith? And I agree with you. 15 should be easy.
Right. But what happened to Arthur Smith in Atlanta? When you had Kyle Pitts and you had Drake London and you had
maybe
Bijan.
he had too many options. Maybe that's what messed him up. Maybe Arthur Smith is the more options I have, the more indecisive I am.
And I don't hold the Pittsburgh 2 years against Arthur Smith because their offensive talent was similar to the Browns' offensive talent.
Well, didn't they have Kenny Pickett playing quarterback?
Kenny Pickett, and then you had 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers with no receivers. I mean, DK Metcalf was there, but like I don't think DK Metcalf is I don't think he's like that good of a receiver. Like I don't think DK Metcalf's like route tree is that impressive to me.
No, DK Metcalf is a good receiver. He no, I won't give you that. I think DK is a good receiver.
I don't think he's a top 10 receiver in the NFL. I think he's more like a fringe top 15 receiver.
Yeah, I guess but I think that has more to do with like other really fantastic receivers.
Maybe. But like when Jeremiah goes to the NFL next year, he's already better than DK Metcalf.
Oh yeah, I'd probably tend to agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that.
So like if you could think of 15 guys that you can think of that are better than DK Metcalf, like I mean, you know, are we stretching to say should I say that he's bad? I shouldn't say he's bad. But like he's not like a top flight 1A receiver.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess like DK's weird for me because I think he is like I think that if you're Ryan, you have to like some of the stuff that they did with DK in terms of like getting him open because like DK is like the same physical traits that Jeremiah Smith has. That's why I'm
How much did DK Metcalf benefit from like Tyler Lockett?
Huge. No, huge. Definitely benefited from Tyler Lockett. Yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, I don't know.
I don't know what we're even debating. Are we even debating right now?
No, we're not.
I was going to say, it's like when me and you debate, like it feels like a debate. This just feels like a casual, like,
yeah,
I like 2 quarters. I like just 50-cent piece, you know? Because fuck, dude, we'll go at it. Like we really debate for real. This feels like the most non-debate debate that we've ever had.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, back to the basics.
Yeah.
What else were we talking about? Yeah. Also, dude, I am a firm believer. I think that this cornerback room is going to be deeper than last year's cornerback room. In fact, cornerback. I think the secondary is going to be crazy deep this year. Top end talent, I don't know, but they're going to be very, very deep, and they have more ball hawks in the secondary in totality rather than pure lockdown corners, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I don't want to see is I don't want to see Earl Little Jr. playing in the slot. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
I just like you have 4 corners that are good enough to play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to see a safety trying to cover slot receivers.
I'm going to do something super problematic. I'm okay with Earl Little Jr. playing the slot if it's against the heavy Big Ten brethren. If it's not one of the heavy Big Ten brethren, I don't want you playing in the slot. And Chris, what do you mean by that? I'm okay with Earl Little Jr. playing in the slot against Penn State, Michigan, Iowa, Illinois. I don't want to see him in the slot against Oregon, USC, Indiana, Texas. Does that check?
Sure. I mean, if you really want to like personnel match it that way.
Yeah, like here we go. I like Earl Little in that kind of slot up near the line of scrimmage when my threat is a tight end that probably had a six-pack right before the game. Like, I'm cool with that because, look, I don't want a little guy, a Jermaine Matthews, to get washed away because you're trying to force him in the slot against a team that wants to do so much run stuff and kind of bully those. I mean, because here we go. That's what made Jordan Hancock so valuable. Like he was cracking guys and he was covering. So I'm okay with really personnel mapping. And so I think when I hear like Ryan Day talk about Earl Little Jr. in the slot, I think it's because Matt Patricia is like, oh, I want a personnel match because what is the NFL? And the NFL, you legitimately have 16 guys who can play, and those you have 16 starters. Those other starters that aren't starters, those are just personnel matchers.
So here's the question then: Is Earl Little playing close to the line of scrimmage better than running 3 linebackers out there?
I think it could be. I think it gives you more flexibility. I think it could be. And I think it depends on it depends on like what linebacker archetype you want to go with, right? Because if you go Earl Little out there with, I guess, Allegro and with Peyton Pierce, you are getting an elite cover and decent run support. If you go third linebacker out there and it's Riley Pettijohn or TJ Alford with Allegro and Peyton Pierce, you're losing some of the coverage ability.
Okay, I hear you there. I do think Riley Pettijohn is a starter next year.
I do too.
I think he's one of the 2 linebackers that goes out there immediately.
I do too. I just don't think you can have 3. Like, if you have 3 linebackers or 3 guys in that middle spot, you want one of them to be a plus in the throw game. And I don't think Riley will be that yet. I think Riley's role will be a lot like early Arvell Reese and early Sonny Styles, like not great and some of the coverage stuff.
Yeah.
Is that check?
That's fair.
Okay.
I think I do really like the addition of the Georgia kid.
Oh, Dominic Kelly? Oh, yeah.
I think that is going to be – he's the one that's going to push Devin Sanchez.
Yeah, and I think it's important
Devin
for them to be together.
Sanchez is better. I think he's bigger. But like he needs to be pushed.
And I want to see what the fuck that Georgia cornerback room looks like in Columbus. You feel me? Like we haven't seen that. Yeah. I want to see what that looks like.
No doubt.
Because those guys get coached very differently down than they do up here.
I think the defense is going to be. I think it's going to average. If you asked me to put a number on like points per game allowed, I would say they're going to float in that 14 to 17 range.
Yeah,
and there's nothing, and that's a plenty.
I think that's good. That's good. Ryan Day, turn the gas up.
They're going to be They're going to be a top 30 defense in college football. Actually, I would say a top 20 defense. They're just not going to be number 1, and that's okay.
And I don't want us to be number 1. Having the number 1 defense doesn't move me, bro.
Yeah.
Go have that. Like, here we go. If someone said, gun to your head, what would you rather have? The number 1 offense and the number 30 defense, or the number 1 defense and the number 30 offense? What are you taking?
Well, I've seen the number 1 offense and number 30 defense win the national title. I haven't seen the opposite.
Yeah, you have to go offense.
Yeah.
You have to go offense. Want to throw this up here, a couple up here, just because, shout out, Ben. Favorite winter Olympic sport, short track. I love short track.
Short track, huh?
That's the speed skating.
You know, the real white guy in me would say curling. But I'm not going to say curling.
Okay.
Although I do like watching curling.
You don't like the bobsledding, dude? You can't really see it that great on TV, but it looks
dude,
crazy.
I can't. I think the 4-man bobsled is cool.
Mm-hmm.
The people that do the 1-person sled, they're insane, dude.
Those are psychos.
That is a suicide mission.
Yeah. To me, that's just competitive roller coaster riding. Like as a kid, I struggled to see the skill. It's like, dog, you're just an adrenaline junkie.
Favorite winter sport? I do like the speed skating.
But no, not the long track, the short track speed skating. Because the long track, it's like the big track and they're just solo. The speed skating, they're like hands on hips. There's accidents. Guys get cut up. Like, it's crazy.
I do like the hockey. I for some reason, man, I can't watch the NHL but I like Olympic hockey. I do. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I can't explain it. I don't even know the rules of hockey, bro.
I don't like hockey.
But Olympic hockey, because like the movie Miracle is one of the top 5 best sports movies of all time.
Okay, I'm not going to contest that right now.
Hey,
I'm not going to contest, but that's fair. Heard. Posh, mom, love you. OG's here. Dead Airheads, boom, boom. And go Columbus Aviators. Pep rally this Saturday at Crew Stadium. Coach Teddy Ginn and G. Scott Jr. are Buckeyes. Oh, yeah, that's going to be lit, dude. Shout out Teddy. Teddy Jr.
man. If he goes out there and wins, can you imagine if he goes out there and wins the lore?
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, he's already so legendary, bro. He popped up in a couple of my dreams, bro. It's kind of crazy. Dude, I really think he is like the Black Mob to me.
Oh,
like,
senior? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, both of them.
Yeah, that's true. Both of them.
Like both of them just mean a lot to me. Want to jump to the next topic. Dude, the Cavs, man. So first of all, can we just talk about Jared Allen having 40 points yesterday?
Reaches quota for the month.
Dude, is that someone said the NBA is so cooked when this regular 6'9" center scoring 40 with no bag?
I don't know what to say because like
I want to be
they should just bench him till they trade him.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Literally
just did.
Yeah, you did it. It's like you are the golden goose right now, and there is a big Greek running around, and his name is Giannis, and I'm pretty sure if he went back in time, they would mistake him for Goliath. He looks like a biblical figure if you look at the muscles. So,
listen, there is way too much smoke about this.
Mm-hmm.
The Cavs are absolutely making a run at Giannis.
100%. They are, and I don't believe they're the favorite, but they're making a run. The package that you sent me, what was the? Can you pull up the package you sent me, and we can talk about it real quick?
Yep. All right. It was the Cavs acquire Giannis.
Okay.
The Wizards are the third team that comes to play in the sandbox. They acquire Lonzo Ball, which I can't even believe how wrong a lot of people were about him being a fit here. It just like
myself included
didn't work.
It didn't work at all.
I'm the same way. It just didn't work. And then the main thing was the Bucks acquire Darius Garland, Jared Allen, Malachi Branham, and then they get 3 firsts and a second.
Yeah.
So the 2028 first from Cleveland, 2028 Utah pick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's one of the picks they acquired.
And then a 2031 first, and then a 2026 second. It fits financially, but I would be okay with it. I think if
I'd be okay with it too, because here we go. Like I think we all acknowledge that they can't win as currently constructed.
No, that's the biggest thing. Is we know how this movie ends when it comes to the Cavs. We know what happens. They're gonna play. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna win their first round matchup, and then they're gonna be in an absolute war with whoever they play in the second round because Donovan Mitchell's gas from his usage rate being through the roof, and they won't have and Jared Allen and Evan Mobley are just not tough enough to bang in the playoffs when the game slows down.
Like you need guys who are the click here for 2 buttons, right? For 2 points, excuse me. Click here, 2 points. Click here, 2 points. Click here, free throw line. Like the thing that Giannis does, and I'm not a big Giannis guy, but Giannis shows up in the playoffs. He's always a tough cover. He gets guys in foul trouble, and the way that you threw the ball to Shaq and it was 2 points, it's kind of like that with 2 points. Just so you know. Now the Heat offer today was Hero, Ware, Rozier, and 2 first-round picks, which is nowhere near as good of an offer as the Cavs can throw them. They're not even close. Like that offer is nowhere near the level of offer.
Evan Mobley's better than all of them.
Bingo, 100%. And Terry Rozier is in the middle of the case.
Yeah, also true. Yeah. I don't. I think Miami is definitely a part of the conversation. I think Portland is in the conversation. I think the Cavs can, as of right now, from the deals, the projected deals that we've seen, the Cavs are offering the best deal because they're offering the best player.
Yeah. The best player with still clear untapped potential. And look, I don't. There's always the debate, like, can you pull out something out of a player that he doesn't have? Well, I don't know the answer, but I know that I think that Pat Riley would do a better job than Cleveland's done. And no indictment on Cleveland, but just like a Pat Riley thing.
Sure.
Like because Pat Riley wants people to embrace being the bad guy. And he's like done a really good job of elevating players because of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like part of the fucking mob, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it's just one of those deals where he has established a culture where everybody buys in and they do their job and it's all about winning, whatever it takes.
Dude, like,
And if you don't fit that mold, he just gets rid of you.
Hassan Whiteside was out of the NBA, played 2 years for Sacramento. Hassan Whiteside is 7 foot and not near as talented in any facet as Evan Mobley. Riley went over there, brought him back to the United States. And all of a sudden, in 2 years, you had a player who was out of the league, averaging 17 and 14.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at he's done it with Alonzo Mourning. He did it with Shaq. He did it with Chris Bosh.
Mm-hmm.
He did it with Hassan Whiteside.
He did it with Bam.
He did it with Bam.
So, yeah. But wait, why are we talking about Mobley being traded to the Heat? I'm tripping. My bad.
Yeah. Well,
I got confused in the whole.
Yeah, I don't know where you got Mobley. I mean, but like Giannis
we're
going to Miami,
yeah,
would be an interesting thing. But like, if you get rid of Hero, who else is there?
Well, right now, the big money guys, Bam is there. Tyler Harris making 31. We talked about him. Terry Rozier's making 26. He just won his case. And they have Andrew Wiggins on the payroll.
So you're gonna ride with Wiggins, Bam, and Giannis?
Yeah, which is good. It's a good 3, but boy, you have some holes there that are disgusting.
But the trade that the Cavs are offering it was Jared Allen and DG. It didn't even include Evan Mobley.
Yeah, so I mean, if you get to pair Mobley with
you're talking about
Giannis,
Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Giannis, holy shit.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. Now, do you think they're going to do it? Do you think they're going to pull it off? Because there's a lot of smoke out there right now.
I know they're trying. I know for a fact that they're trying. Whether they actually get it done is a different conversation.
I mean, I think right now I like their package the most. Pause. But I believe the favorite other than staying in Milwaukee is Golden State.
So the Golden State one also, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. The Golden State one is interesting because they can do a lot of different things. And that trade would include Draymond Green.
Yes.
Can you imagine Draymond Green getting traded from Golden State?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
And then he would be a free agent after this year. He could go right back there.
So the Golden State package, when was this from? Golden State package would be Jimmy Butler, Kuminga, Hield, and Pod for Giannis and Kuzma. And then you also throw in 1, 2, 3, 4 first rounders and 2 second rounders.
Holy, say that a trade again? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Butler, Kuminga,
Buddy Hield, and Pods.
Whoa.
That's the young kid, the little.
That's a better deal.
Yeah, with the 1, 2, 3 first and 2 seconds.
That's the best deal out there.
That's the best. But you're also giving up Kuz which I don't know if it really matters. I don't know where you're at with the Kyle
Doesn't.
Kuzma stuff.
It doesn't.
That's a better deal than the Cavs deal.
Yeah, that's a way better deal than the Cavs
But
deal.
no way you do that without giving up. I mean, you would have to give up. Right, you'd have to give up Draymond Green because you couldn't have Draymond Green and Giannis in the same court at the same time. That's like a spacing disaster.
Yeah, neither one of them can shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's still. I mean, if you're Milwaukee, but here's the thing, though. If you're Milwaukee and you're sort of restarting, because that's essentially what you would be doing. You'd be restarting, and it is very much like a. If you take Jimmy Butler and Kuminga, like, is Kuminga good enough to like build around?
Mm-mm.
No. Evan Mobley helps you speed up that rebuilding process. You
100%.
quickly rebuild faster with Evan Mobley than you do with Jimmy Butler and Kuminga. I mean, Jimmy Butler is like, don't get me wrong, Jimmy Butler's a really good player, but like he's on the other side of the mountain.
Mark Stein is probably one of the biggest NBA correspondents out there right now. He's like honestly probably up there. I mean, this year's probably past Woj. He 11 minutes ago said Giannis wants to have his own team, and it's worth noting that Minnesota and Golden State already have the perennial superstars on their roster, but in his note didn't mention Donovan Mitchell.
I mean,
and maybe that's like a separate view, right?
I mean, I love Donovan Mitchell, but like Giannis he's a better player.
No, he's a better player than everybody mentioned, but it's like he wants it to be his own team. Like he wants to be no challengers.
Yeah, and I don't think Donovan would be a challenger to Evan to Giannis.
Yeah, it was just a fascinating note.
Yeah, I mean, Steph Curry is the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
No matter what, even when Kevin Durant was there, it was still Steph Curry's team.
Yeah, 100%.
So, it's just one of those deals. And then Minnesota has Anthony Edwards.
Yep, they got their
Anthony Edwards, whether he's right or wrong, he ain't taking a backseat to nobody.
No, he's not backing down. I mean, he wouldn't back down to the. He told Barack Obama, "You know about me."
Anthony Edwards has got to be I think. How much better would Anthony Edwards be if he was like a serious human being?
Bro, I think the unseriousness adds to what makes him fantastic.
Is it
right?
Is Anthony Edwards the Manny Ramirez of the NBA?
Yes, bro. You're just out here off the strength of talent, and it's like that's like your superpower.
And him paying his baby mama $1 million up front.
Send a video.
Was a crazy move, by the way.
Yeah, bro. He said, "Here's for the next 18 years." What else did I have? Oh, what'd you think about Jordan Tyson on the night that LeBron came home? Talking about it's his city now. Donovan Mitchell's face was like, "Oh, brother."
Listen, Jordan Tyson
means well.
He's a young kid that got excited, was trying to stick up for his guy, and was happy for his guy. And like for Kyrie Irving and all the 2016 Cavs team to like gang up on this kid is just wrong. Like, come on, man. Like, I think he knows deep down, like, yes, all of the banners in the rafters at Quicken Loans Arena or Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse now are because of one human being.
Yeah. No, and here's the thing, bro. It's like sometimes you got to hype your boy up when he knows he'll never be as big as the guy before, and that's okay.
Yeah,
and I think I think we talked about this already. I just thought it was funny, bro. I keep seeing the clip everywhere.
I want to also bring this up. If the Cavs were to get Giannis, I think that would convince LeBron to take the league minimum and come back.
Oh yeah, dude. That means you got one more. That means there's one more.
Because LeBron's not coming back to play for the vet minimum for Donovan Mitchell. With all
No,
due
for a
respect.
bad, not a team that's like not a bad team, but a team that's not going to win the chip, dude. Here's the thing: if they add Giannis, like who in the East scares you?
Nobody. Who's guarding him?
I mean, he just gets gang guarded. Pause.
But like, if you're gonna double team Giannis, you can't double team Donovan. And like Donovan's gone for 70 points in a game before.
No, but like as athletic as defenses are, like they'll just like it's like pressure swing. Like that's what it'll be.
I get it, but like you said, Giannis is still like an automatic 2 almost every time he touches.
Yeah, he's not a match too. You just don't. Here's the thing: you just don't have to double Giannis because he's not a threat at the perimeter. So like Giannis will just have to find Donovan Mitchell when he crashes.
Correct.
So that'll be it.
Like who's even if you just like looked around the East, who can like attempt to stay in front of him?
I mean, the Knicks have long bodies, but that's about it.
They're there to collect fouls.
Yeah, that's my thing. That he collects a ton of fouls.
But like Cat's not gonna like guard him.
No. I'm talking about OG. I think OG is the best defender in the East.
Probably.
Now that DeAndre Hunter was the best defender in the East until he decided he didn't care anymore. And then he got traded because of it.
Yeah, that was tough.
DeAndre Hunter was so frustrated because like we know how elite of a defender he is.
Yeah.
Somewhere the real Giannis stopper is Ben Simmons. Just don't know where he is.
Ben Simmons is one of my least favorite athletes of all time.
Bro, he's literally like it's gross.
He's one of my least favorite athletes in the history of sports.
Dude, it's like that's the definition of someone who like doesn't burn for the sport at all.
Yeah, and I'm saying that, and my team faced Draymond Green in the finals 4 years in a row.
I dislike Draymond Green more than I dislike Simmons.
So whatever. I'm excited. I think it's worth noting that even if they don't get the deal done, that they're like the one thing we can say about Kobe Altman is that he's never not going to try.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to make moves, and he's going to try to do whatever it takes to win. And,
and
Dan Gilbert also allows him to do so, which is awesome.
And it does feel like the East is up for grabs. I mean, really, Detroit's really good, though. I know you were like effy on them, but they're just – I mean, this is the Cade Cunningham, okay, it's my turn kind of thing out of the East. Like, the Pistons have the East best player.
Yeah, Cade Cunningham is tough.
Super.
I knew he was good. I thought Paolo was better, but Cade's better.
I would take Paolo, but Cade is nasty. My thing about Paolo is that it's never going to go away. Like, he's 6'10".
Yeah.
And moves like that.
Whoa. Sorry.
No, you're good. I would take Paolo Banchero. To me, I think that like he's got 20-year staying power.
Maybe.
I think it's the 6'10" thing, bro.
It's true.
Ben, thanks for the 2. Did you see Dove and G5 go at it on Twitter? I did.
Who's Dove?
Dove Kleiman.
Oh, what were they going at it about?
I got tagged in it. Oh, it was Kleiman tweeted about Garrett Wilson enjoying his offseason, not having a care in the world or whatever, because he was like on a jet and with a model in New York or some shit. But it was like old pictures and like I don't know, trying to make it paint Garrett like he didn't care about football. Like they were trying to do the Odell Beckham Jr. thing to Garrett Wilson.
Whatever. These guys can live a life as well.
Yeah. Also, bro, if you collect like pictures over the course of a 3 or 4 year window of a millionaire living in New York, you can make anybody look unfocused.
Correct.
So, all right, dude. Talk to us, because you weren't as in on Todd Monken as I was initially.
Hold on. Kermit the Frog 2020-221 said my Hornets are gonna 8 in a row for the first time ever tonight.
That's actually crazy.
LaMelo Ball,
first time ever.
LaMelo Ball is hooping.
Bro, you see that?
Talk about an unserious individual.
Bro, did you? Well, they moved him to the bench.
I mean, look at the way he was playing.
Bro, did you see that video of him like shooting a fadeaway? Like with like playing around with one of his teammates post game and shooting a fadeaway. They made it look really gay. And he's gonna
Bro,
get blamed on the timeline for
have
that.
you ever seen a set of children that like they are clearly like the typical order of children? Lonzo, the oldest, serious,
yep,
goes about his business, and then you have the middle child who likes to challenge everything and be different.
Got all the tattoos first.
Yep. And is the rapper. And then there's the youngest kid who just gets away with everything and is super unserious. Also, thanks for the 2. Whiteside was much better at 2K than in real life. He was tough in 2K.
He was prime Shaq.
Yeah, he was tough. Don't for sure.
Yeah, bro. LaMelo Ball is injured because he smacked his face going for a ball.
Yeah.
Look at this, dude.
All right. We can talk about the Brownies real quick.
You got to see this, bro. This is actually so funny. Ball going out of bounds, dude. LaMelo Ball's never hustled in his life. Bow!
That's funny, man.
Oh, man. Hey! Get out the way!
Bro, I think the problem with the NBA is I think they just make too much money, man.
I think so, too.
I think they just make too much money, and they make it – and the issue is not that they also make it very fast.
Make it too early.
So there's no, like – there's the rise to the top of the mountain doesn't take much. And then once they get paid, it's like, I'm good.
Dude, hearing Jeff Teague talk about his life as an NBA player changed my entire view on the sport in totality.
Yeah.
Like, we got to show up and play our game, and then we're all out clubbing. It's not just AI. AI was just the only one posting it. We're all going out clubbing afterwards, and we're back the next day, hooping again, giggling with each other, laughing, joking around.
Yeah.
Because we're all like Bismack Biyombo, when I was in high school, got an $81 million deal. Do you even know who that is?
I do know who that is, actually.
That's actually crazy to know who that is.
But I think these guys work harder in the offseason than they do during the season.
Oh, 100%. I think they work hard in the offseason because I've heard guys talk about, like, the hardest thing is to stay in the NBA.
Yeah.
Because there's so many hoopers that are just coming up.
Yeah. All right. Brownies. I'm feeling good about the Todd Monken hire now that I've gotten over my disdain for the process in which to get there.
Fair. I had to separate it, bro, because I hated the process entirely, and I have noticed some of the PR stuff the Browns have done. They had Mary Kay Cabot put out that this was everybody's first choice from the very beginning.
Bullshit, bro. Bullshit.
Oh, man.
No way you can look me in the eye dead and say, yes, Todd Monken was our first choice. You would have hired him 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's just arrogance altogether. And you wouldn't have strung. And also, like, how do you think Jim Schwartz feels hearing that? So fried. But yeah, anyway, back to the hire.
I'm starting to think that this is going to be, offensively, it's going to improve just for the simple fact they're going to have less penalties. They're going to operate at a higher level. They're going to be held accountable. And I think Todd Monken is going to have his fingerprints all over this draft as well.
Yeah.
Which is what we really need to happen. Because if you look at the history of Todd Monken has never had a true number one receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need it.
That's really important, I think.
I think you could set it in stone, take it to the bank right now, that Spencer Fano is the 6th pick to the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, you sent me a hiring that they made.
So they hired the O-line coach from Utah,
who has 2 guys that are first-round grades this year at tackle.
Veteran college and NFL coach Mike Bajankin as quarterbacks coach. Utah's OC reunites with Todd Monken from their days at the Tampa Bay staff. So not an O-line coach, but Utah's offensive coordinator who has very specific knowledge of Spencer Fano and Caleb Lamo.
Bingo.
I think you could take it to the bank that Spencer Fano is the Browns' first pick in the draft.
I wouldn't be surprised if they draft both of them, dude.
I just don't think Caleb falls to 24.
I think he's the most inconsistently mocked player that I've seen because I've seen him at between 18 and 32.
Yeah, I don't see him falling that far because I think it's going to be very similar to the Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave draft.
It's like once one goes,
once one offensive lineman goes, they're all going to start to fall.
See, I don't think that happens with linemen as much as it does receivers and running backs.
See, you and I are different with this draft because I think the offensive line, the depth is extremely good. The strength of this draft is of the offensive lineman for me.
Yeah, no, I've never disagreed with that. My thing is, I think there are some first-round tackles, but I don't think there's guys that I trust in round 2. And that's more of a philosophy thing for me.
But I think the depth is there that you can see it now. There is second-round starter potential at tackle.
Okay. I guess, I wouldn't give anybody – I guess, here we go. Let me pull up the tackles. Who do I think is a first-round tackle grade-wise? Because I think tackles get pushed up the board, generally speaking.
Sure.
Because who? Here we go. Usually there's two first round tackles, graded tackles. This year I think there's probably 3 or 4, but I think all 4 are going to be first rounders. So I wouldn't go the second round. Is my stance.
Yeah, I mean you have Spencer Fano, Francis from Miami.
Yeah,
who's a dog.
Yeah, he's really good.
Is a fucking dog, dude.
Really good.
You have Caden Proctor and Caleb Moe. Those are 4 that you could look at. They're probably first rounders. And then you could also see the Freeland kid from Georgia also slide into the first round. You could have 5 tackles going the first round.
Well, and here's my thing. I think that there's the first group, and then I think everything after that is a project. So I don't think you're going to get a first round graded tackle in round 2 is my.
I'm also seeing the guard from Penn State go in the first round as well.
Yeah, but I do tackles in the first round, not guards.
I mean, if he's really good, then you do. Quentin Nelson went in the first round. He's a guard, and he's probably the best guard in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use exceptions as part of my rule, but no, I hear you. I think here we go. When you say this team needs franchise tackles, I don't think you're going to find a franchise tackle. I wouldn't trust finding a franchise tackle not in the first round is my only thing. Now, it is a deep offensive line group for sure.
I mean, this offensive line room that the Cleveland Browns currently have, it has no depth.
Yeah, no, agreed.
I mean, they honestly, you could convince me to take 6 offensive linemen in this draft, and I'd be like, yes. Let's do
6.
And you hope that 3 of them are good. Because I think you could find – because the other thing, too, is the chances are is if you take a tackle in the second round, he can probably start for you as a guard and not a tackle year 1.
Yeah, so if I'm drafted – here we go. I like that kid from Iowa in the second round as a guard.
Sure.
That's what I like. So to me, the no doubt first rounders tackle-wise are Francis Spencer and Caleb Loma. I think other than that, you're getting a little bit dicey.
Yeah. Either way, I think they need to take a tackle with the 6th pick. I know there's a lot of people that want them to take receivers. I think the receiver draft. No, I'm talking about taking a receiver at 24.
Oh, okay.
And I just I don't think this is a very good receiver class.
Dude, people are really up and down in the receiver class. I can't really tell.
I don't think it's a great receiver class. I think you can get the difference between a receiver at 24 and a receiver at 70, not a big of a difference. I just don't see it. I think you can get Elijah Surratt, Omar Cooper Jr. at that 70 range that are just as good as I'm not high on Denzel Boston. I don't think he's very good. I don't think he creates separation. I know he's
Yeah.
big, and I know people like, well, that's Drake London. I don't even see Drake London. I think Denzel Boston is a very overrated prospect.
I do think he benefits from the thing that we've talked about, like that W on his chest holds weight.
Sure. Sure. Emily, I would take 2 linemen in the first 2 picks. I would. I'd
I
take
think they should do the first 3.
I mean, you could yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think you could convince me to take 2 tackles at 6 and 24 and let's ride. Because, you know, why not? Even if one of them becomes a 10-year tackle, that's a win.
Yeah.
I mean, how many teams would love to have a tackle for a decade? I mean, it's worth its
Everybody.
weight in gold, man.
If Lemon falls to that second pick in the first, do you just go?
Mackay?
Lemon, if he falls?
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think he does fall. A lot of the mocks that I've seen that I've been doing, he's there in the second round, like available in the second round, not even the late first. The mocks that I've seen love Casey Concepcion, Denzel Boston. They're the ones that are going in that late first. So
Yeah.
it just depends. I would say Rod, Caden Proctor has been seen as a late first. Freeling from Georgia is a late first. The Iowa kid is gaining a lot of momentum. I think the Senior Bowl is a good data point, but I don't put that much weight in the Senior Bowl because the best players in the class don't participate.
Yeah, but he was also mauling stuff, and Ruben Bain played.
Yeah, Ruben Bay played, but like you're not seeing like the top 20 picks play.
Yeah.
Besides Ruben Bain. I mean, Ruben Bain is an exception. Like,
Yeah.
no.
I feel like this year you're seeing more guys playing the Senior Bowl because college football is older in general.
Maybe. Like Fernando Mendoza didn't go play in it.
Not a senior.
Oh, that's right. He's not a senior.
Which I think he could have played in it, actually.
See, I don't think it should be a Senior Bowl. It should be like the Prospect Bowl.
Yeah, well, I think upperclassmen are eligible to play. It just is like kind of like looked at you a little sideways because it's supposed to be like for the seniors to like get more burn.
Yeah. No, I mean, why Carnell Tate does not need to play in that. Like, I get it.
No.
But that's why I can't put a ton of stock in it.
Yeah, and that's fair.
Because, again, who are they going against?
I don't know how to explain what Makai Lemon has. Like,
I think Makai Lemon is like a poor man's JSN. A lot of the same skill set.
Well, yeah, no, I agree with you. I don't know what that is that they have, though, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what does JSN have that makes him the best receiver in football? Like, I can't explain what that is.
Yeah, he just has a knack for getting open, man. And like maybe in that he's able to just like cut when he makes the cut, he explodes out of the cut better than anybody else does. I don't know.
But he's not even that explosive like a cutter. Like when you watch him get open.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He just the dude just gets open.
It's like I can't explain like what does Puka Nacua have that makes him like a top 5 receiver in the NFL?
Sean McVay.
Okay, that's fair. Like some guys I can explain why you're a top 5 receiver in the NFL. Some guys I like can't. Like JSN was one of those like I don't know what you have that no one else has, but I think Makai Lemon has what I don't. I don't know how to explain.
Sure.
In the tracking era, tire tracking, there has been 5 players that have over a 2.8 yards per route run before his draft year. They are Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, JSN, and Makai Lemon.
I would love if Makai Lemon was there at 34. I would take him in a heartbeat. I would run to the podium and take him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be there.
I just don't know what he's not a combine. He's not a combine darling. He's going to come in a super pedestrian. 5'10", 190.
Yeah. I do like one of the receivers I do like is the receiver out of Baylor. He's like 6'2", 205. I forget his name. Johnson. Forget his first name, but he's big.
Josh Cameron?
Yeah. Josh Cameron is his name. Sorry. Big, physical, played in a air raid style of offense.
It's a
Just
lot of
something
balls.
to look at. At a like that 4th, 5th round spot.
Would you want to mess around with the Zachariah Branch in round 2 or 3?
I have that and Isaiah Bond.
Oh, you're right.
I have that skill
Got
set
that.
already. I don't need 2 of those.
The guys who I'm probably targeting, Mekhi Lemon, if for like opportunity cost, Carnell Tate, obviously, Surratt, Jacoby Lane is my sleeping gem in this class. Who else I like? Oh, I like the kid from Notre Dame. What's it? Chris Fields?
I've been seeing him mocked in like round 7.
Malachi Fields?
No. Malachi Fields from Notre Dame. Like he's there in like the 7th round.
Yeah, he's gonna be a 4th rounder, bro. He was a Senior Bowl monster.
I love that their corner coming out too.
Oh yeah,
he's big. And Florida has another corner that I would look at in like the 3rd or 4th round as well, who's also big.
I don't like big corners, so you're alone on that island.
I like big corners.
I do not like big corners.
I like to have one of them be big and the other one be like, a speed guy.
Not a big corner guy.
Bill Belichick says all of his corners had to be over 6 feet tall and run a 4.4. So
wait. He said
sir.
He didn't say over 6 feet. The exact quote is 6 feet tall.
I thought it was over 6 feet.
No, Nick Saban wants all his corners to be 6 foot. Nick Saban doesn't go tall corners.
Isn't Patrick Surtain over 6 feet tall?
Huh?
Isn't Pat Surtain over 6 feet tall?
Well, yeah, he's an alien.
Okay. Don, bro.
He is. I just like big booties. Jesus, Don.
Don, you're the man.
Yeah, Don is hilarious.
Don is my favorite internet personality. He's my absolute favorite internet fan we have. I anything Don says is gospel in my world.
He's a real one, bro. Part of it forever. All right, dude. We have a draft, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do a little draft, a little top 5.
Yeah, dude. Who gets the first pick?
I think I get it this time. I'm pretty sure last time you had it, so I'm gonna go first pick.
What do you got? I know your first pick is already. So,
what is it?
Mario Kart.
Yep, Mario Kart, baby.
We're drafting nostalgic video games.
Nostalgic video games. Mario Kart, easy.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. This one is a little bit tricky, but
we're just float Dombies. I like Big Booty's comment up there the whole time.
Oh my bad, I forgot to take a towel.
Stop. All right.
All right, so we're doing nostalgic video games. I think I'll take Super Smash Bros. As a classic, super fun, good party game, and I fell in love with that game really early. So I think I'll take that.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. My second pick is James Bond GoldenEye on the N64.
Wow. Okay, that's a fantastic game.
That was like the only first-person shooter game that I was ever good at.
Yeah, that was a good game. I caught it when it was already like the graphics were already bad, but I played it. Yeah. But okay.
As soon as you got the golden gun, bro, you were invincible, bro.
No, that's definitely real deal, Holyfield. That's a great pick. That's a really great pick. I guess like nostalgic video games, dude. Like it's kind of tricky for me. But Pokemon on the DS, I felt like was one of the all-timers. So give me early Pokemon games for my second pick.
Fair. The chat was going to my next one, Mortal Kombat, bro.
Okay, Mortal Kombat's really good.
Mortal Kombat was the shit, bro.
Yeah. No, Mortal Kombat's elite.
It just was like, it was awesome. It was
Yeah.
way better than Street Fighter, Don. Sorry. Mortal Kombat was significantly better than Street Fighter.
Give me Halo.
It's a good pick.
Classic.
I was not a Halo fan.
Really? I loved Halo.
Yeah. I was not a Halo fan. Wasn't for me. But I get it. It was like, I mean, which first person shooter game is more popular? Halo or Call of Duty?
Call of Duty now, but Halo at the time was a
At the
better
time was
game.
like
Yeah.
Halo
at the time
was Halo crawled. So what's it called? What was the
Call
game
of
that
Duty.
all no not Call of Duty. The game that all the kids play.
Fortnite?
Yes. Halo
Yeah.
was like the scientific version of Fortnite.
Yeah. Halo I thought was the best, dude. Halo was so good.
Yeah. All right. My fourth pick is college football 2014.
Okay, 14. Okay, it's funny because
Specifically 14.
yeah, that's fair. That's a really good game. You'd lose points for me because a Michigan player's on the cover.
I get it, but like that game, I can't tell you, Chris. Let me just keep it a buck, bro. The reason why it took me 5.5 years to graduate college was because of that game.
We were in college together. What a time,
Bro. There was 4 of us. We had an online dynasty, and we were all there. We picked the Pac-12, and we weren't allowed to pick Oregon or USC.
So you had to go
And
deep.
we legit recruited. We did the whole thing, bro. It took us a month to go through one season. It was like legit.
Oh yeah.
My one homie didn't go to class for 2 straight weeks, bro. He just won the game.
It's going. Is that your fourth pick, or are we on pick 4?
That was my fourth pick.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City. You had to be there.
Yeah, that was a good one.
A great one, an all-timer. Set the stage for incredible things to come.
Yeah. My last pick, Ben hit the nail on it. Tony Hawk Underground 3.
Okay.
Tony Hawk Underground 3. When you put the cheat codes in and like the anti-gravity, dude, it's crazy. You just be doing all the tricks forever. You would just be doing tricks for 30 seconds in the air.
This one is going to mess some people up, dude. Mario Superstar Baseball. You never played the Mario baseball games. Oh my god.
No, I played
Sluggers.
I played Ken Griffey Jr. on the 64.
That's fair. Then give me Crash Bandicoot. No, that pick didn't hit home. I thought that was gonna be a 1. I'll take Crash Bandicoot then. That game was so good though.
Crash Bandicoot. Did you play Spyro?
I did. I didn't know if you would know what that was, to be honest.
I played it. I had it.
Okay. I like Spyro a lot. Spyro was like an early open world game, right?
Yeah. No, Rod, I played Tiger Woods, bro. I'm a golfer. Like, I'm an actual golfer, Rod. Of course I played Tiger Woods. That was my honorable mention. But like Chris wouldn't go for it. He wouldn't give me the respect for the Tiger Woods video game.
That's fair.
Rod,
No,
I'm a scratch golfer, Rod. I'm a golfer, like a real golfer.
I actually did play some Tiger Woods.
Mine was Tiger Woods. It was the Masters version when they had Augusta on it.
Okay.
When I can't even tell you how big of a deal it was that Augusta National allowed their golf course to be on the video game. We're talking about the most exclusive golf course probably in the whole world. Couldn't believe it.
I don't know enough about it, but I have been watching Tiger Woods edits recently. Been sending a couple over to you right now and again. But dude, this is a good show. Now we're in 2 minutes. Cooked. I definitely won the draft. You did good though.
No, you didn't. No shot. In the comments, I appreciate everybody in the chat, but go to the
Blue
comments.
Tower Defense.
Say who won. Say who won in the comments. All right. So everybody knows.
Hey, do you play Balloon Tower Defense still or nah?
I haven't been as much, but I do still.
It's like a fun little like pick it up and play it on the toilet, you know? Quick little toilet run. I'm Chris. That's Tyler.
Peace.
Oh, Don. Thanks for putting up with me, Chris, Tyler, and Chad. Happy Black History Month. Tyler, Chris, your month is coming up in June. All right, peace, gang. Love you guys.
Peace.